All right, it looks like my AirPods are working. And is my screen share coming in?
Yep.
Yeah, we got it.
Made some more work, not done yet.
We're gonna need your help to get over the finish line. It's coming up here in 6 hours, so we were up pretty late last night, although slightly less of a panic attack than when we thought that the deadline was at 3 o'clock in the morning last night.
Yeah, I got an email that I just saw this morning that said 5 o'clock. So that kind of okay. Hold on. Awesome.
Well, 5 p.m. makes so much more sense, but if you're not thinking about or if you run, I mean, Jason runs 24-hour clocks. I don't know if you do or not. I like 12-hour clocks, but anyway.
Okay, so it looks like the Chad
Links.
updated his description on this page. So this is one of the things, because I was still, let me get that moved over right now.
Crash, I got your contact info, but I don't think I saw a bio from you or LinkedIn or Twitter. Did you put
No,
up?
it's I got it in there. It's
Oh,
right,
you do
right
everything.
here.
Okay.
But that's one of the things that I need to combine is oops. Hey, good morning. Welcome, Poopster.
Oh my God, we just got another team join request. It's really oh, it's from Ryan. Okay.
Okay, so I did see this come in the inbox too. This also confirms the 5 p.m. date.
Yeah, I think that's what Crash was just saying. But that's 5 p.m. Eastern, so that's really 3.
Yeah.
So we gotta hustle.
Well, I put quite a bit of stuff over here, and this is let me get this copied over. And I don't know if we want to submit that or not. And I was going through and making like a timeline using tweets. I got a fairly decent timeline, but it's a pretty myopic view from my perspective. But it does have a pretty good timeline. It doesn't have. Let me get this table moved over first.
Hey, Crash and Poopster, did either of you get a chance to look at the stuff that we put up? And
well, let's go through that first. Let me get this table moved over. Oh yeah, that's what I updated. Hey, good morning, Ryan.
Hey, everyone.
Hey Ryan, I didn't realize that you weren't actually on our team yet, so I don't know if you saw my request in Discord. The since this is a government project, I need some contact info, and then we also need your LinkedIn bio if you want that listed.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, and just throw it in this. There's a what's it called? Let me grab my Discord window.
Yeah, there's like a team bio section.
Yeah,
Yep, I got you.
you're the man. Thank you, sir.
Um,
I'm gonna ping everybody in here too.
Ryan, I actually thought you were hustle mode. I just realized I don't know who that person is.
I did too.
Got you.
So there are still some people on this team. I don't know who they are. So
Babe, don't worry. I mean, like,
I don't care. I'm just thinking, I don't know. Whatever.
and I'm wanting to. Let's see. Oh, just for I'm gonna reset this room here momentarily, but I just wanted to show everybody this, and I think it's actually recording. Let me just pause the recording until I reset this. Hello, everyone. This is Yonks with REtoken. This is now our 10th. I'm running out of fingers. It's a good thing that this is the last working group. We're working on finalizing our winning submission for the American Made Challenge. We're looking on submitting on both the hardware and the software track. So the team has put forward an immense amount of effort. Like most of the working groups that we've done on this have been over the last definitely less than 10 days. We actually have a table over here. I'm not going to show that right now, but we are, again, just working on putting our finishing touches on getting our submission package finalized for the deadline here that's in just a few hours. So anyway, this is one of the things that I was working on. This is a very myopic view. It's not complete yet, but I didn't want to spend more time on this. This is a Twitter timeline that I added to the bottom of the narrative, but it has some relevant bullet points, and if that's something that we want to use, there might be an opportunity to like create a visual timeline perspective with some more truncated milestones specifically related to REtoken or TokenTown Colorado. So that's something to think about right now. And then I need to, like, this is still the narrative page over here that we had been working on. Tyler had also has been working on the hardware narrative over here. And that's where I need to get these kind of combined so that we're just working on one. I feel really good about the, and I saw that Chad made a little bit of an update. I got that copied over here to this narrative for the team table. One of the other things we started breaking out the hardware and the software. So over here, I feel really good about this cover page as far as that being filled in. And I don't know if some people want to think of some additional project keywords to add a little bit. I don't know if that's necessarily helpful or relevant, but I'll get you added here too on this, Ryan, for the cover page. And I think I've got pretty much the same type of cover page over here for right here. So that's the cover page. And on the technical assistance request, it looked like that they were just wanting the tar file uploaded, but this is something that I added a little additional context for that kind of just breaks out some of the bullet points as far as some of our in an effort if this does get made public. And I was looking over here, I can't remember if it was this one. Yeah, so this is one of the winning, like the grand prize winner for round 4. And this is kind of where I had the idea for the technical assistance request, wanting just more than that tar file, because they definitely had, and let me bring that open here real quick. So oh, I already got that file saved. Let me navigate to that. So let's talk about the timeline. I brought that up. I'm gonna mute and see what your thoughts are on that. Let me go back to that real quick here. Is this something that we should include, clean it up? I mean, again, it's more from, I was just looking through my Twitter timeline and grabbing some relevant details, and I was looking pretty far back, because this ready phase has been underway for quite some time. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking.
Jason, just comply with the word count, the 3,000 word count
That
for the narrative.
I agree, and that's something that we have to actually no, and we have to include, like when we're looking at the, let me actually get over there real quick. Let me do some real quick housekeeping on the team, because I saw that we had some. Did you get submitted on? I'm looking at the software. I see your submission here, Ryan, that I got you accepted. Are you still working on the one for the hardware also?
Yeah, I gotta do it on the website, but I tried to log in with the wrong password too many times, so I'm on a little. They put me in a little timeout box. So once that comes up,
okay, cool. No worries. So let me go back to that. Oh look, let me see here. Hey, check this out, everybody. We have a formal letter of recommendation from John Nance.
congratulations, that's amazing.
Yay.
Excellent.
Fabulous.
Good job.
So that is woo, that's awesome. I was not expecting to have one submitted, but John delivered, so that's fabulous. So I guess he liked our conversation too. I really enjoyed it. I think everybody was on yesterday, but that just shows like true validity from C-level people. But anyway, yes, good job, everybody. I love that. So that's literally like 5 minutes ago since we've been on the call. All right, that's the big W here for this morning. Now we just got to make this pretty. So let me close out this. Also sent one. Oh, let me because I don't know if everybody was on there, but looking forward to and I was just thinking, I don't know if the I'm just thinking out loud because we're recording this, and I don't know if I should reset, because I don't want to disclose letters of support that they're not okay being disclosed, but I'm just thinking out loud here. Just wanted to share our win here real quick. So let me get back on track. I'm closing out some windows. Oh, that's the one that I actually wanted.
Take 3.
I want to share a win.
Go for it.
My third daughter just got accepted at Microsoft.
That's awesome.
Congratulations, amazing. What's she gonna be doing there?
She will be in the finance side of Microsoft.
Is
How
she gonna be
many
in Seattle,
daughters
or
do you have,
do they have
Amy?
an office somewhere else too?
Say that again.
Is she going to be in Seattle, or does Microsoft have offices, remote offices?
Yeah, they allow a lot of remote work.
I haven't read the whole offer letter, but she highlighted that they're giving her $3,000 for stock options. I mean, to
It's
buy
amazing.
her.
If she ever wants to learn about DeFi, you can tell her to reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk to her.
I will. She probably be more on the finance, she said, because she has I think a business background. So she
Sure. That's all we do in
and
DeFi, decentralized finance.
yeah,
I'd love to talk to her.
uh, you know, those acronyms has to kind of sit with me, but yeah, I'll let her know that, because that's the future. You're right. I'll let her know. Thank you,
You,
Lisa.
you don't like the acronym DeFi, Amy?
No, it has to sit in. I haven't had my coffee yet, but it'll sit in. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Congratulations. So you said you've got 3 daughters then?
Yeah, I do, and she's the third one that super smart. She has a full ride at UPenn, and so she's in her senior year. She just got accepted at the London Business School of Economics. So she's in London right now for her fall semester. And she's just the go-getter one. And I'm just proud of her.
That's awesome. I can relate being a proud parent. I used to say my daughter, but now I've got a baby daughter. So now I got 2 daughters. So that's still kind of an adjustment for me, because I only had 1 daughter for like 20 plus years.
Yeah, you're starting Brooks real early, so you're doing a good job.
Hey, Poopster, do you want to teach Brooke DeFi? Because if that's her first word, I'll give you $1,000.
Yes, because thanks to Amy, she now has 100 REtoken in her MetaMask wallet.
Hey guys, we're pretty time crunched here, so can we?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through. It's I'm looking at the so this is the hardware submission template that they have referenced in there, and this is kind of just what they provided for breaking down. So let's go back, because I don't feel that I got much feedback. So what, because this adds quite a bit of stuff to that, and let's work on getting this consolidated so that we can move. I want to move the team. The only thing that we need to get is Ryan's, but I can still move this from this table to the one where we're not working on 2 different team tables. So let me do this. I think that okay, there, that's just so edit. And one of the things too is that in the submission package, it was talking accomplishments, and I don't know if we wanted to put some bullet points on the accomplishments in this 3rd section here. It says accomplishments and team. So that's just some food for thought. But let me get this moved over here.
I got it, Ryan. Thanks. If you want to DM me your personal info, so it's not out there, but I just need it for the private part of the application.
I don't know if there was even any. Doesn't even look like there's any diff on that table. Oh wait, am I on the same one? Uh-huh.
Hey, Jason, do you want me to give you Ryan's bio, or where can I put it on here?
Yeah, let me get this moved over. And I see you did make it the header there, accomplishments and team. And let's see.
It looks like we also got everything blockchains bio.
I just wanted to let you guys know that if you want to use my real name, you can. It's fine.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
get that changed.
Okay.
It's always kind of a fine line of we want to have a great application and we also want to respect people's privacy, and so well, Jason's working on this. Are we going to go through the things together, or do we just want everybody to read them and start doing feedback?
What things are you talking about?
The narratives and the second power. Actually, if you guys can look at the second PowerPoint slide, we went through the hardware one yesterday. I uploaded the hardware and the software one. I'm more focused on the narrative right now because that's the one that I think needs the most help. But if you can just look at that I think it's in Working Group 9, it's in TokenTown. I uploaded both of those. Can you just look at the software one, see if there's any glaring errors that need to get fixed before we?
Do you want to present that?
Yeah, I can. I just I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. Are you making me the host?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I'm in my phone. Let me get in the Zoom on my computer. Hold on. Hey babe, can you change Crush's name to her actual name?
Yeah, let me get this moved over first.
Do you have my name, or do I need to send it
Yeah,
over?
we got it.
Okay, great.
All right, can you make me the host while you're doing that? Okay. Let's see here. Okay, can you guys all see that?
No, maybe started sharing.
I thought I did. Maybe I didn't do it right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on here.
To share your screen?
Yeah. Let me read this full screen. Shit. It's doing something weird here. I'll look for this, but in the meantime, if you guys can just go pull it up on Discord, I really want to get through. Like we're closing in on hour 1 and we haven't even started on the narrative yet.
Well, like, do you want to put me back to the host if you're not going to share something on the screen?
Yeah, can you? My Zoom is just being really weird right now. Can you make yourself the host again?
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Oh, I think I figured out. Sure.
You're going to share something?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's working now.
Okay, got it. All right, sorry about that. Let me see. Okay, this is software. So this was the one I was struggling with more, and I just look at that and tell me what you guys think. Is it big enough that everyone can read it?
I don't know if you could make some bullet points in there. It seems kind of wordy and it's hard to read like that.
Where would you like the bullet points?
And I don't know if you can fit them in if you've got room or not, but in those color boxes.
We
Because it's a
potentially we
bulleted
just need
list,
to,
right?
we're gonna need to cut the word count down. So okay, TokenTown democratized governance for solar communities. Good change. Something else.
You use the consistency that we've got, like whatever we have for like the YouTube title, like that a next gen, and I can't remember exactly what it is, but let's see, a next gen solar powered community. I'll throw that.
I think for software, you might just want to mention the word Jedi, just in case we get into the Jedi program.
Yeah. Where should we put it, Amy?
Let me
And
read
I would,
through it.
I would get that where you can get it on one line there also, Tyler. I think it'll make it a little bit cleaner.
Okay. So,
And I would put out the HOAs, take that out, and just put community owned and operated in opportunity zones. Because we've got next gen right above it, and that's a little redundant.
yeah, I'm just not sure how this is referencing software. So yeah.
Well, the software is what facilitates the community owned and operated aspect of it.
Okay. All right, the problem, there are no communities built with American solar located in opportunity zones. The families who live there are underrepresented in governance. If you want bullet points, just tell me what to bullet point. And I kind of have bullet points on the bottom. They're just, I ran out of room on the design, so it kind of is one of those.
I think the bullet point would work for the team block.
Sorry, say that again.
There is a third block, right? It's called the team.
Oh, yeah.
Because you could apply bullet points for that.
Oh, yeah, bullet points even. Oops.
Yeah, and you're right there, that Dax, that might have been the only one that needed the bullet points. So thanks for bringing the clarification on that.
Okay.
And I don't know if you could change like the size or maybe slightly change the red box. It's just doing some wrapping that makes it look like not as great as it could.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Did you get that CDO reference there, Ryan? And this is a little bit of that CDO coming through right here.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Oops. We might just need to, I might just need to change the word underrepresented to get it to wrap better.
They like the term LMI for low to moderate income.
Okay.
If that shortens anything or is helpful, I just throw that out there. LMI community is a term that gets used in that often.
Okay, where should that go?
Sorry, I heard you looking for another alternative to underrepresented.
Oh,
But
no, so I was looking for another.
Reading the problem, I think that was not the right advice. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, what else in the boxes?
I have a suggestion for the problem.
Sure.
This just, I don't have a pen and a paper, so I'm just shooting out of my memory. I think the main problem that we're trying to address is there are very limited solar powered communities in opportunity zones that can serve LMI and Jedi communities.
Okay, there are no communities.
There are limited solar
Yeah,
power.
Jason.
Change no to few.
And I also say I don't know what Jedi actually stands for.
It's justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion.
Inclusion.
It's the
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
And
there are a few communities built with American Solar.
You want to, and then put the acronym by the side of it. If we have space, there are.
So there are a few communities built with American Solar located in opportunity zones that serve Jedi communities or
Low and middle income communities.
Well, we just use the
do
word
LMI.
community, so
LMI.
can serve LMI population.
Just do LMI.
LMI and Jedi communities, I guess.
Well, we just use the word communities, so I don't use it again the same sentence. There are a few communities built with American Solar located in opportunity zones that serve LMI and Jedi.
Yeah, but like if you were to,
or populace.
I was gonna say if you were to
community.
Yeah, if you were to read that and actually use the words instead of the acronym, does it actually still sound grammatically correct, I guess?
It's gonna be too long for the box.
Right.
And Jedi population, I guess. You can say.
Income, families, and
No, I wasn't saying to actually write it out. I was saying like,
oh,
when you read it, just to check the grammar, just when you read it.
there are a few
know, you-
communities built with American solar located in opportunity zones that serve LMI and Jedi.
So it'd be like that's in opportunity zones that serve low and moderate income and justice,
I
equity,
think,
diversity, and inclusion. So
solar powered communities that are located in opportunity zones that serve LMI and Jedi population.
Okay. People who live there are underrepresented in governance. Like it, don't like it. What do we need to do on that?
On the very top,
Mhm.
they want to rearrange the words to say there are few solar powered communities located in America, in opportunity zones. Well, just move the solar, just put there are few solar powered communities built in opportunity zones.
How's that? There are a few solar powered communities located in opportunity zones that serve LMI and Jedi populations. People who live there are underrepresented in governance.
Sounds good to me.
And
Just
good.
ask somebody else.
I was gonna say, I don't know what Jedi populations are, but as long as everybody's cool with it.
It's
I'll
justice,
go with it.
equity, diversity. I'm just assuming that it's basically anybody that is considered a minority or LGBT or whatever. What marginalized communities of whatever type.
Cool.
Okay, the solution. We're building TokenTown next gen solar powered communities and opportunity zones with democratic governance software to eliminate traditional HOAs and make solar housing more attractive in opportunity zones. This may be a little repetitive after the first bullet, but it may not be. I don't know. Actually, I need to take this out. This is a duplicate. Okay, we're building TokenTown next gen solar powered communities and opportunity zones with democratic governance software to eliminate traditional HOAs and make solar housing more attractive. How's that sentence?
Yeah, I gotta make a phone call for work.
Okay. Everybody good with that?
Yeah, I think it sounds good.
Okay, great. The team, this is the same team as yesterday, Solar Solutions, SEC, Home Builders Permitting, DAO Governance, Distribution, OZ Funds. So we skipped that. We did it yesterday. The plan is the same as yesterday. The first 6 months. Are we getting another team member? Oh, that's Ryan again. Okay. All right, first 6 months, DAO, implement DAO governance, show the community members how they're much more in control over their community than traditional HOA, teach them how to self-govern. I do not have his LinkedIn. Implement, teach them how to self-govern through software. Oh, wait a minute, Jason, I might have it, I'll check. What do you guys think about that? Good. All right. So
I
second
think
6
that's
months.
since that is really changeable in the future. You know what I mean? Uh, that's just a timeline that we would love to stick with. But yeah, that's good enough for right now.
Yeah, I mean, none of the stuff is carved in stone, and honestly, most of it doesn't mean anything. It's not like we're saying we're going to get a permit for a building issued in the first 6 months. So if teaching somebody is, I mean, whatever, right? Basically, this is just where we're going as far as I don't know that there are really any milestones for second and third 6 months. This is going to be this continuous process of what we're doing every week. Every time we get somebody interested in Zolar or in TokenTown, this is the ongoing onboarding process. Second 6 month, does anybody have any questions or concerns about any of this stuff? And then I want to move on to the other one.
I'm good. Just a quick question. What does 6, 12, and 18 represent?
6 months, 12 months, and 18 months. And that should have been more clear. That's why I wrote first 6 months, second 6 months, third 6 months.
Is
And
it?
I don't know if that's not obvious. Maybe I should put months there.
Sorry, I just I'm trying to see. Could we replace that with words or something like that? Would that like
Maybe just
correspond to?
MO, like right below your number there,
Yeah.
or a small m or something.
Represent or correspond to ready, set, go. Is it?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do you guys want to change it to that? So that's good feedback.
That's what I was wondering. Ready, set, go.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's do that.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, because then it looks like we're preparing for the whole thing. Love that, Dex.
Exactly. We're in it for a long time. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Good suggestion. And maybe you can change the color into whatever they have colored with. I don't know.
Guys, we are really short on time. I don't want to spend
Just a suggestion.
yeah, no, it's fine. I'm in the middle of a panic attack thinking about getting the software narrative done, which is almost not started, and the hardware, which took me a really long time to do last night. I don't even know how good it is. So oops. How's that?
That looks good.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, we'll call this one done. And files change external. All right, cool. All right, let me give it back to, or Jason, you want to take it back?
Yeah, I can. I was just getting some updates here on the table.
Okay. Um,
Trying to see where my Zoom bar is. Oh, there it is. It was hidden. All right, did the share come back up?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So I got you, Ryan. Do you want to link to your LinkedIn? If so, I need it. And I don't know if Chad took out. Let's see. So going back, I pulled on this one. I'm trying to condense everything out of the main folder that's got the narrative. Are you guys getting a little feedback? Because I think I'm hearing myself feedback. Is it bad? Oh, I can do this. I just muted Tyler. There we go. So anyway, like, oops. I was consolidating this down. Oh, right here, this is what I wanted. I pulled the team table out of here. I'm not going to do anything with the narrative, but going back to this timeline, is this something that we want to move over to the narrative, or do we want to condense that? And I do know that we've got like, let me go back here to this real quick. The submission template, because one of the things it does want, it wants a word count, and I don't know if there's just like a 4-question narrative word count. Let's see, character. So let's go here real quick. So that's just copying in their 1,368 words, and the limit is 2,500, and that doesn't have the any of the timeline thing in there. Do we want to, because Tyler was concerned about getting the narrative for the software. Do we want to work on getting the hardware finalized, or do we want to work on the software right now?
Let's go through the hardware first, because a lot of this stuff we can do for both. I'm more concerned about the software because I think the idea is a little more abstract, I think. So hardware is a little bit more defined. So maybe
I don't know if it's more abstract. It's just that we're looking to, you know, do the issuance of digital assets and securities, and that's the biggest. Like the capital raise is like the biggest challenge with solar proliferation, and using security assets or digital assets and security tokens, however people want to call those, is. But anyway, so we're at 1,300 words, and that's without the timeline, and that's kind of what I was wanting to know, is if should I just move this stuff that we've got in the timeline over to that. And then start working on and do I have the table in here? I don't think I have that in here either. For the working groups, and that doesn't really add to the word count, I don't think, that much. So
I don't think that the Twitter, I think it's confusing.
I do think that if it was visualized, I don't, it's definitely relevant information as far as like looking at a timeline. but it could definitely be truncated for sure. So
Well, I just don't want to toss in all this stuff. That
well, you were worrying about having substance. This is some additional substance that's referenceable via social proof.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, let's come back to that. Let's go to the narrative,
Moving this,
please.
I'm moving the working group table over. This narrative or the one on the other page?
No, let's start with this one.
Okay, let me do this real quick.
Just a quick thought. I'm looking at the there is an Excel sheet somebody dropped about judging criteria. I'm looking at it. The problem, solution, and the 4 bullet points or 4 major questions we're trying to answer. The problem, one of the judging criteria is try to quantify its significance with metrics. I don't know, we want to inject some sort of a number in there. I think Taylor yesterday mentioned that the average house, cost today it's like a 651,000 or something like that, or some sort of a metric, would be helpful. I think, if you look at the judging criteria, that's one of the questions they're trying to ask, and see that problem statement answers that question.
So I need to. You're saying I need a footnote on there? Dax.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Oh, I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Are you telling me I need to footnote that statistic?
Well, and to change gears a little bit, I mean, this is a relevant. I mean, we're talking about doing TokenTown, Colorado, and this is a slide from the SEIA, Solar Energy Institute or Industries Association, and they had a breakdown like here, because this would be a key figure that we could just represent via a nice little image and have this as a reference point. Like right now in Colorado, only 4% of the state's electricity comes from solar energy. And I don't know if that's something that we could help to identify or bring light of, since we're targeting Colorado for TokenTown, Colorado.
Yeah, I think that would help too. Yeah.
But I mean, it would be super easy to just throw in an image like a figure of this and have a back reference to the underlying PDF, just as a visual dynamic of a well-respected industry association.
We're submitting this as a PDF right now to GitHub page.
Right, but we can just do print to PDF. I mean, you know, so, and that's the thing, is that we can have the underlying, and I think it actually adds some value, and I'm pretty sure that the value that adds will come more forward once we go through more stages of this, because Gitcoin, anyway, I mean, we've already seen the value of tapping into the Gitcoin community, and we're going to have more and more opportunities. Like one of the things, and this is a noteworthy tangent to put just in people's minds for looking forward, but Gitcoin has a DAO global hackathon coming up on October. And that's one of the things that I'm going to bullet point to talk at on this weekend's core team planning session, so that we could start looking at that. But anyway, I think that there will be value, and I was just planning on doing the, you know, print to PDF there, and you know, it's there on GitHub that looks, it's looking better, and that's something that, you know, we can put some final finishing touches on it here today. But anyway, let's we're talking about throwing this slide in here. Let's just do that real quick.
Sorry guys, I'm not trying to digress the flow right now. I was just looking at the you know, the judging criteria. I'm trying to see if we answer all the questions that they're looking for, asking. So yeah, and I just you know, came across. I just wanted to point that out. That's all.
Yeah, no, that's worthwhile. On this screenshot, do we want to just square? I don't know if you can see where my thing is, and just put it in this whole slide like this. I think
What's on the bottom of that page? What are you cutting off?
It's a table. And I don't know if I can. Here, I'll grab this one real quick. And I mean, do we want that in there, or is that too busy?
Well, here, scroll down to the bottom.
Well, it's a 2-page slide. The second page is definitely too busy. The question is, do we want just
Yeah,
like this?
yeah, I probably cut off the table because part of it is we're trying to make the case that the residential solar is prohibitive, but it's going up every year mostly.
So just this top half that I grabbed.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the question is, do we want that, or do we want just the just this?
I would do the whole thing.
That right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the whole thing.
So we'll call this State Solar Spotlight. All right, now I just gotta. Is this the spreadsheet that you were looking at, Dax?
Yes, I am. Yep.
Yeah, that's the judging sheet, right?
Yeah, there are like, you know, 3 questions, you know, each, you know, sorry, 3 judging criteria for each question. So if you look at it, you're trying to, you know,
Right.
trying to answer those questions. Yeah.
Now let's see. Let me get this thing here saved. This is the So do we want this in closer to the top? Right now, we don't have any imagery on here. Should we put something like I'm liking this image pretty well here. Let's see how this one looks over there on the narrative. I'm just trying to add a little bit of flair here real quick before I put this other table in. And I'm thinking, should we put this state solar spotlight figure above the REtoken logo, kind of like the problem, and identify that 4.8% in the problem summary? Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to move this, the REtoken HOA logo, to the solution, and then I'm going to just take the link out right now. Let's make that a little bigger. Something like that.
Yeah, I
How's
like
that
that.
look?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Oh, and let me put a link in there just to the PDF. And then we can talk, bring that 4.18% into the problem narrative. And one of the things that I think that we should highlight over here, let's see. Bitcoin, decentralized governance hackathon, grand prize winner. And I'll put some more details in that. So let's see. I don't think our word counts changed substantially. Go ahead, somebody.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, I think based on what I'm reading here, you know, based on the questions or judging criteria, I think question number 2 and 3 looks good, look good, and then number 4, plan. That's where I'm thinking, you know, based on, you know, what I'm reading here, I think it would be, you know, helpful to add, you know, define goals for set and go, you know, demo days. So, yeah, I think we have like a, you know, the one page slide or something like that. There, you know, we had those ready, set, go. Maybe we could just bring that in and then, append it, append that to the plan, section here.
Yeah, so let me, let's see, we're looking at the. So this is the ready phase here, and then set. So just like you said, move the, let's just do this. Insert items from the summary slide. Is that what you're saying, Dax?
Yeah. Again, I'm just going by this judging Excel sheet. That is one of the things that I'm looking for in the judging criteria. Yeah.
And the more that we can keep things consistent as far as like, from just a messaging standpoint, the more that people see it, the more that it resonates. Because again, repetition is the more consistent, the more they see it in different places, then it just resonates that much more deeply. So I agree, that's a great idea. Added. I don't think I put too many changes in there. So let me, I was wanting to take a step back here real quick to look at the, what's it called? The summary deal. And there's that table that Dax was talking about. And this is the, this is the hardware submission template. So let's see if we've got everything real quick on the cover page. So here's cover page. That's showing up both of these all right. So project name, innovations tagline, link to 90-second video, key project members. Let me get you at, I don't think I have you on this one here, Ryan. Let me get that cleaned up real quick here. Oh, if you want to throw me, are you around, Ryan? Might be on the call. I just don't have his LinkedIn.
Do you need my LinkedIn? I can't remember if I sent it.
Yeah, if you could DM it to me, I'll throw it in there. That'd be great.
Okay.
And I don't know if anybody wants to see if there's some more project keywords that we could add. I mean, you know, that's just, and this page is not that important, probably, honestly. Let me get this. And you're sending the DM there, Crash.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just update the cover page here for software. Okay, so city, state, and 9-digit zip code. Let me throw that on there.
Jason, while you're there, just something to throw in there for underneath the project keywords would be something related to solar. So I would say solar solutions or something.
Just solar, or I don't know enough about solar keywords.
Or green, I don't know, renewable solution or something like that. Sorry, I'm not coming up with any.
Renewable energy.
Yeah. No, I think we already have it. I'm just trying to tie back to the contest itself, right? American made solar, right? That's what I'm trying to think.
Sure. Yeah. No. We didn't have any partners, affiliates, or connectors that significantly helped this around. I did get a response, but it was not from that ADL Ventures, but it wasn't too helpful. And that's what happens when, you know, like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't even know. Like, that's the thing that this project is so outside their wheelhouse that I don't even think that those ladies knew how to handle it. Those younger girls. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. I think that looks like it answers all the bullet points, right? Project name, innovations tagline, video, key project members, keywords. And I need to get this for, because this is software. So that in the hardware cover page. Add a location section. Let's see what we got here. So this is the hardware cover page. Project name, tagline, video, key project members. Project keywords, location. Okay, so the cover page should be done. Is that looking good for everybody?
Yeah, I think so.
And I mean, it's just it's not beautiful like on a print thing, but it's got the substance there, and it looks great on GitHub, which I'm more interested in, because like I said, I'm pretty confident that we can continue to build on what we've got here to continue to attract people into our community. And that's the most powerful thing that we're creating here, is the network effect with our community. So let's move on. We need to see, we've got the hardware, going back to the narrative, and that's what I was wanting to do, is take so cover page. We created this technical assistance request, but the biggest thing is the narrative. So right now it's 10:30. What my thoughts are is I would prefer to take a break and then reconvene here at 2 and do our one more working group from 2 to 4, and then that'll give us the time to get the submission in. How does everybody think about that?
That's fine. If you guys have time, if you would please just read over the hardware narrative and kind of make any notes on that.
And I don't know if you saw, babe, but I added the this table here, and one of the
no, I didn't see that, but that looks great.
yeah, and one of the things that we could integrate here is that 4.18%, because that's a pretty significantly, and here's a little bit bigger, but that's the percentage of state's electricity from solar. So if you want to think, Tyler, as far as how you could integrate that maybe in this here to just correspond with the figure 1 over here, whatever we want, image, I don't know what they're called, whatever. But that added a little bit more. I was going to put something over here, but yeah. But how is everybody good popping back on it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll schedule. I still haven't even had my coffee this morning. I'm gonna work some more on this because it's what is it, 12:30 right now, so that's like an hour and a half. So we'll be back on here in an hour and a half, and I'll get working group number 11 fired up for 2 Eastern, and we'll get this knocked out. I'm super excited, guys.
See you then.
All right. See you in a bit.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, great. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you all.
Thank you.